What is architecture?
So I think I don't have my definition of what is architecture yet, but I remember when I was in architecture school, the first time that I read Bruno Zervi's definition of what is architecture, and I got so emotional when I read it. I swear that I even cried a little bit because I identified like so much with that phrase, and I don't know exactly what he said, but the idea is like he says that, for example, a painting. It's only in one dimension, but it can suggest 5 dimensions, all dimensions. A sculpture is in 3 dimensions, can be in 3 dimensions, but you are outside of it. Like you cannot go inside and really interact with a sculpture. And architecture is the only art that you can really go inside and interact. And I think this is like, it makes so much sense, you know. I really like this definition. And I think that that's something important for architects, for example, nowadays, because of course we have to think about the function, but also about the design. Like, so this is architecture, the design and function, you know. So I really like this idea.
What can architecture do?
Actually, everything. Architecture can change your mood, can make you feel better in a place, or can make you feel bad in a place. So I think architecture can change everyone's lives. And we have like, okay, of course that like I'm an architect, but I don't build, I don't design. But we architects have so much responsibility because architects build the city, build the spaces everywhere where people go, where we spend our lives, like where we live. So architecture can really make people do things in a better way or not. So it's a great responsibility. So I always think about it that if an architect do her or his work good, all the other people that are not architects will do they work good too, you know. And if they do it bad, people will do it bad too. So I think this is what architecture can do.
What is your architectural position?
Well, me as a curator, because that's what I do in Architecture Hunter. It's like my mission. My mission is to change the way people see architecture, because I think that especially with social media, architecture now is much more accessible for people. Like I think that now I see a difference maybe in 7 or 8 or 9 years from now, that people that are not architects, they are more interested in seeing architecture, especially because of Instagram. So I think my position is to make people that are not architects get more interest about architecture, and I think this can change a lot and make the architect's work more valuable for other people. That's what I think.
So what method do you use to create your posts?
Everybody asks me this question, and to be honest, I don't know anymore, because I do, like this year, Architecture Hunter will complete 7 years, and it's just so natural for me when I look at something and I like it, but I don't know, I can tell exactly what makes it like something to enough to post it or not. Of course, there are some things, like for example in the photo, it has to have a good resolution, or the architecture must be good. But I don't know, I don't have a very like a specific method. You know, I just look at that picture, at the architecture, and I like it or not. I think that it's much more like, if it makes me think like, whoa, the world needs to see this, that's why I'm gonna post it or not.